Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about whether or not you should be using control freaks in Rainbow Six Siege. Now I personally am not a control freak player, never have been. I played for years without them. However, there are a lot of top champs like Stompin and Ricky and Mingo and whoever else who use control freaks. Actually, I don't know if Mingo does or not. But who use control freaks, and it helps them with their aim. So I'm just kind of gonna go over a couple key points and facts about control freaks to help you decide whether you should spend the $12 on them or whatever. Again, it's only $12, so whatever. If it's not that much of a money investment if you want to try them out. However, I will say this: if your aim is bad, like mediocre to bad on controller, then you really have nothing to lose with using control freaks. Control freaks do give you more precision and a little bit better recoil control. Just because they make you have to move a little bit more to make drastic changes. You can move, you can move your stick a little bit less for micro adjustments, things like that. And yeah, if you're a medium to bad aim player on controller, switching to control freaks, I think, is definitely worth the investment because it will probably help you out in the long run. It's kind of personal preference. One thing I will say about them is that since they force you to, or since they're longer, it forces your hand into a little bit more of an awkward position than what you're normally used to with a controller. And the few times that I did try them, it kind of made my hand start to cramp up. That could just be a me thing, but it's a pretty significant difference. It's like an extra, I don't know, ½ inch to an inch higher up that your thumb has to go on the joystick. So it's, especially if you're like not a claw player, if you play traditional, it might put some strain on your hands. Secondly, if you are a good player, if you like aim wise, if you can control recoil, you got your sense down, your flicks are pretty good, your tracing is good, stuff like that, I think that it's not worth the investment because you have to learn how to play with it. It's like changing your sense pretty dramatically, and that's something that you have to get used to. And I personally am just not willing to lose that many games. So unless you have a Smurf that you can hop on to practice with the control freaks, so that you don't gotta worry about losing elo, or if you just don't care about elo, then I guess you can switch to them. But all in all, if your aim is already good, control freaks aren't going to help you right away. There's something that you're gonna have to get used to, just like a new sense. However, if, like I said before, if your aim is bad, or middle of the pack, or you haven't invested much time into the game, then go ahead, pick control freaks. It kind of like sense, a lot of things are completely personal preference in this. I mean, there's certain guidelines you can go by, but all in all, it's what works best for you as a player. So my recommendation to you is, as a new player, I mean, a new player or somebody with bad aim and you can't seem to fix it, sure, get control freaks. But if you're doing well for yourself, don't get them. That's it. That's the end. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I upload videos every day of the week, back to back to back to back to back. And yeah, comment down below how you feel about control freaks. If they have helped you drastically. The few times that I used them, it was just a lot of getting used to for me, and I didn't see a huge noticeable change in my aim or recoil control or anything like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.